Welcome back to our channel Storm Rider. The USS Zumwalt DDG-1000 destroyer, often referred to as the most futuristic warship in the U.S. Navy, is a vessel that continues to capture global attention even in 2026. It represents a leap in naval technology, blending stealth, advanced weapons systems, and automation in ways that set it apart from traditional destroyers. When you first look at the Zumwalt, its design alone immediately tells you that it is not like anything else at sea. Instead of the typical sleek lines of earlier destroyers, the Zumwalt has an angular, almost spaceship-like appearance, with a sloped hull and a wave-piercing tumble-home design. This unconventional look is not just for show, it's specifically engineered to reduce radar detection, making the ship appear as small as a fishing vessel on enemy radar. That stealth factor is one of the destroyer's biggest strengths, allowing it to operate closer to hostile shores with far less risk of being detected compared to older warships. One of the standout features of the Zumwalt is its sheer size. At over 600 feet long and weighing around 15,000 tons, it's technically larger than many cruisers. Yet despite this massive size, it only requires a crew of about 150 sailors, which is dramatically fewer than the 300 or so typically needed for ships of this class. This reduced manpower is possible thanks to the ship's heavy reliance on automation and advanced computer systems. From engine controls to weapons management, many functions that once required large crews are now handled by integrated systems and software, making the Zumwalt more efficient in terms of manpower and cost over the long term. For the sailors aboard, this also means more advanced living quarters, modern working conditions, and less of the strain that comes with traditional manpower-heavy naval operations. Performance-wise, the Zumwalt is powered by an integrated power system, or IPS, which is one of its groundbreaking features. Unlike conventional ships that use separate engines for propulsion and onboard systems, the IPS is an all-electric drive that generates massive amounts of power, up to 78 megawatts. That's enough electricity to power a small city, and it means the Zumwalt can easily support not just its own systems but also future high-energy weapons like railguns or laser weapons. This integrated power approach also provides smoother, quieter operation, which reduces the ship's acoustic signature in the water and makes it harder for submarines to detect. The Zumwalt's weapons systems are equally impressive. Originally, the ship was designed to carry two advanced gun systems, massive long-range cannons that could strike land targets with precision-guided shells at ranges exceeding 60 miles. However, the cost of those specialized shells became prohibitively expensive, and production was halted. In response, the Navy began shifting the Zumwalt's mission profile toward a more versatile role, focusing on long-range strike capabilities with advanced missile systems. Today, the ship is equipped with an array of vertical launch system cells capable of firing Tomahawk cruise missiles, anti-submarine rockets, and anti-air interceptors. This flexibility allows the Zumwalt to take on multiple roles, from land attack missions to air defense and anti-submarine warfare, making it a truly multi-mission platform. Another important evolution in the Zumwalt's story is its role in supporting hypersonic weapons. The Navy has been working to integrate hypersonic missile systems onto the Zumwalt, giving it an unparalleled strike capability. These missiles can travel at speeds greater than Mach 5, making them nearly impossible to intercept and allowing the Zumwalt to deliver devastating power deep into enemy territory. If fully deployed, this would make the Zumwalt not just a destroyer but one of the most formidable surface combatants on the planet. In terms of survivability and crew safety, the Zumwalt incorporates multiple layers of protection. Its stealth features, advanced sensors, and combat systems work together to detect and neutralize threats before they become critical. The ship is also designed to absorb damage, with redundancies in its power systems and critical infrastructure to keep it operational even under fire. Additionally, its advanced radar systems, including the dual-band radar, give the crew an unmatched picture of the battlespace. These radars are capable of tracking multiple threats simultaneously, whether they are aircraft, missiles, or small surface vessels. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Zumwalt is its role as a testbed for future naval warfare technologies. Because it generates so much power and has such a unique design, it is seen as the perfect platform to experiment with next-generation weapons like directed energy lasers, advanced electronic warfare suites, and possibly railgun systems if they become practical. This means that even though only a few Zumwalt-class destroyers were built, they serve as technological pioneers, shaping what future warships might look like and how they might operate. Of course, the Zumwalt has not been without controversy. Its initial program faced massive cost overruns, with the price per ship soaring well beyond what was originally intended. Only 3 ships in the class were ultimately constructed, far fewer than the dozens once envisioned. Critics point to the program as an example of overly ambitious military spending. However, supporters argue that the Zumwalt was never just about numbers, it was about pushing the boundaries of what naval engineering could achieve. And in that respect, it has been a success, delivering groundbreaking technologies that will likely influence shipbuilding for decades to come. For the general public, the Zumwalt also represents a glimpse into the future of naval warfare. Its stealthy silhouette, advanced systems, and emphasis on automation feel almost like something out of science fiction. Yet, at the same time, the ship fulfills very real strategic needs. In a world where naval competition is intensifying, particularly in regions like the Pacific, a ship that can strike undetected, defend against multiple threats, and adapt to emerging technologies is invaluable. The Zumwalt is not simply a destroyer, it is a symbol of adaptability and forward-thinking in modern naval strategy. When you bring all of these elements together, the stealth design, the massive electrical power, the advanced weapons systems, the reduced crew requirements, and the potential to field hypersonic missiles, you get a warship that is unlike any other afloat today. The Zumwalt is not perfect, and its journey has been marked by challenges, but it stands as a testament to innovation and bold engineering. Whether it's operating close to enemy shores undetected, providing firepower support, or preparing for the next generation of naval combat, the USS Zumwalt DDG-1000 is a ship designed not just for the battles of today, but for the conflicts of tomorrow.